You know, I got the non-HD version of this video, so I think this episode's actually going to be good.
Okay.
That's just my superstition.
Alright. Hey guys, welcome to our review of Lupin number 47. As always, I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
The Cinder Blaze.
And Makotoa.
Dudes, welcome back. We just got done watching this episode, and it was alright. I think the strength was in, the Sakuya and Umika stuff. I thought that was interesting, and there was a lot of good emotion there. But Michael doesn't seem to think so. What's wrong with your face, Michael?
Oh no, it's interesting hearing that coming from you when you absolutely hated everything to do with the Sakuya and Umika relationship.
Oh, because I don't want them to go into a relationship, but in terms of just their seeing Sakuya as my dad just sneezed. Just the amount of
Sakuya wasn't horn dogging it around Umika as much.
Yeah.
Like he was being like,
that's true.
Yeah, he wasn't being like, he was still being really cringy, but he was just like, it felt like a better awkward because he's trying to like understand is this person like the Phantom Thief, and he kind of believes it because like his crew does and he trusts them, but he just doesn't want to, and he just like it's like on his face and he's just like just like grabbing her.
Putting that into way better words than I did. And you're right. Sakuya, toning Sakuya down and getting to see him go against sort of what he wants, I guess. And I really like the idea because last episode I thought he'd be doing an investigation sanctioned by the cops, but really it was him doing it on his own terms and not really going rogue, but trying to prove it for himself and finding himself failing and him coming to terms with that. That was really interesting. Same with the rest of the Lupinrangers. The entire setup seemed like it would be a fun, happy-go-lucky, irrelevant plot thing. But they did have fun with it, and it ultimately led to some interesting stuff where Umika is coming to grips with having to lie to people, especially people that she cares about now.
Yeah. There's this tension that maybe she doesn't want to be a Phantom Thief forever. Thank God it's episode 47 for this conflict to happen. Absolutely nothing. It really helped to have the Lupinrangers there at the restaurant kind of stalking her so they can have that interaction. But on the flip side of things, the Patrangers just kind of left Sakuya to go and do whatever the fuck he's doing. They really didn't give a shit.
Well, I mean, he took the day off. Well, they weren't gonna hang out with him.
Yeah.
They have work to do.
Yeah, but then the Lupinrangers, I mean, she was asking for the same thing, oh, can I get tomorrow off? And then he's like, what, is it a date? He's like, what, a date? We gotta go soccer, you go soccer. So, I don't know, maybe there's this less trusting vibe in the Lupinrangers, but, that's not something that's going to be explored, I guess.
Hey, let's get to easily, I guess, the worst part of the episode, and that's oh, surprise, surprise, Noel stuff. What do you know?
Yeah.
It's not just Noel, at least this time.
Yeah,
I feel the blame for, for this episode is, on the Ganglers. Because Amigo's just there to fuck around and waste time, and so is Gauche, and then she just happens to kick their asses so hard that she can just go and cut one of them up.
Yeah, okay. The way I feel there's a big problem with how they sort of presented the situation to us. They were getting beaten to a pulp, and they couldn't do anything about it apparently. So then, Noel goes to sacrifice himself, but they take hours trying to tell him not to. And Goshu's just standing there. They really could have blocked this better. and put a little more tension with it in it, and like not drag it out too long.
Hold
'Cause she
on,
could've
I
been,
gotta
like-
give everybody my toys.
Yeah, like they. I don't know. I feel like if she had like a hostage or something, it'd be a lot more dire. I mean, technically, she had the Patrangers hostage, and that's why Noelle left. But like, it didn't.
She even had Noelle hostage. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Please, like, you know what? You can take all 4 of us, or you just take me. It's like, fine, I guess.
Yeah, this was insanely weird. Like it just wasn't blocked well, and the scaling was all topsy turvy because you knew that she could take them all,
Yeah.
and
And like in that sense, I think the scaling was like right because Zimigo, was barely weaker than them last time, and with the upgrades, he's stronger. And like Goshi's always kind of kicked their asses.
well,
so.
I mean, for Zamigo that was fine, but for Goshu, like the situation that they wanted to put these characters in, it didn't help that she was insanely powerful.
If it was all 6 of them or 7 of them fighting, and then she kind of had like the Lupinrangers hostage, and like the cops sacrifice themselves for, the Lupinrangers, or just Noelle or something like that, maybe it would make a bit more sense.
Mm-hmm. See, I think it'd be more effective if he didn't have to pass off his toys to the others. Instead, like, it's just the Patrangers getting wailed on. Like, Lupin X goes down first, and he's like, "Oh, ow, I'm hurt." But then the Patrangers in their civilian forms go in, try to fight him, or to fight Goshu, and then he has a moment of reflection, like, okay, it's either all of us, or, like, she's going to take them down soon, so I need to go. I need to defuse the situation and just leave with her. Otherwise, they're gone.
Yeah, but like, she
and
could
I
just
feel
take
like-
all of them, and that's what's really making the situation
Yeah,
feel
exactly.
like stupid.
I'm just saying that, like, if you cut out him having to slowly give them his weapons, like, I don't know. It could
Or
have streamed.
when we start the scene and he kind of does that little twirl in to stop her, He's like,
pointing straight up into nowhere.
yeah. And then like when he gets like yoinked
Yeah.
away, he's like, ooh! And he's like, what the fuck? Stop be a pansy for once. Shit.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, Noelle brought this down, and then next week is gonna be them all saving him.
Next
All right.
episode's probably gonna be a disaster. I can't wait for
Yeah. I don't know why Toei and I guess Subaraya have like a hard on for putting their heroes on crosses when they're gonna be sacrificed. It's
Couldn't he yeah, if it's
in Gokaiger, it's all over Ultraman,
also his name is Patoran X. They could have put him on an X
oh
to
my
have
god.
it like more fitting.
No,
But
because we don't
no.
want his legs to be spread in that situation. Have like the weirdest boner or some shit.
Guys! Thanks for watching! If you like this episode, hit that like button and subscribe if you want to hear more from us each week and more about Alex's weird boner. Thanks for watching. Keep it cheap.
Please don't.
See ya.
Okay, no, because like if it's like an X, I think that's more of like a BDSM thing.
You're right.
I mean, it's gauche. Come on.
Yeah,
That is true.
She's into like, gore and whatnot because of all the